Tonight, a woman killed in a freak crash with a coach on the Kwinana Freeway.
From the studios of 7 Perth, Susanna Carr.
Welcome to 7 News. There's been a tragic crash on the Kwinana Freeway in Perth South. A woman driving a four-wheel drive has been killed in a collision with a country-bound coach. A child was one of 3 people taken to hospital. Amelia Broun begins our coverage.
This was the scene about 10 minutes after the tragic crash. A southbound coach carrying 22 people and a four-wheel drive with a woman and young child on board. The woman was killed. It happened just north of the Paganoni Road exit on the Kwinana Freeway in Karnup. Bewildered passengers tried to comprehend what had happened.
I heard screaming, and then the next thing I know, we were stopped. And everyone was yelling, "Get off the bus, get off the bus." It was horrible. It's absolutely horrible.
The young child, believed to be 4 years old, was in a car seat and she escaped with broken bones. But the woman behind the wheel didn't stand a chance. Police at the scene weren't sure if the woman and the child were related.
I just came in with my fire extinguisher and extinguished the fire.
We arrived here at the scene just a couple of minutes after this crash happened. It was confronting. There were more than a dozen drivers who'd stopped to do what they could for those who were hurt, including a doctor and nurse who ran over to help the injured child. How the coach ended up on the wrong side of the road is now the focus of an inquiry by the major crash squad. The bus driver and one of the passengers were taken to hospital, but the rest escaped relatively unscathed.
It's lucky that's only one vehicle involved. There could have been many more fatalities in this particular scene.
Amelia Broun, 7 News.
Jessica Vanderende is in Karnup, and Jess, the freeway's been closed for 5 hours. Can we tell drivers when it will reopen?
Well, Sue, southbound lanes of the freeway have actually just reopened in the past few minutes. Northbound lanes, though, remain closed near Paganoni Road, and that's expected to remain the case a little longer tonight as police mark and measure this crash scene to try and work out just why that coach veered onto the wrong side of the freeway and into oncoming traffic. It could also prove quite difficult to remove the wreck itself. The tow trucks have just arrived behind me, but the bus and four-wheel drive both ended up in the shrub a good 10 metres away from the side of the road. A horrific scene, of course, for those on board the bus, witnesses, but also the emergency services who are still facing a long night ahead here. So,
7 News, the pulse of Perth.